Okay, guys, thank you for joining my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. This video is gonna be about what's going on today in our society. So today, the NBA playoffs, the 2020 NBA playoffs are in full mode. But today, there was a historic day where the Milwaukee Bucks decided not to show up, decided to stand tall because of what's going on with this racial violence. I'm not a political, I'm just a sports fan, but I wanted to do this video because in the future generation, I want to show my great grandkids, my grandkids, my kids' kids what we're going through at this moment, at this time, this life. This is what we're going right now. This is everything that's going on right now. It's a historical moment. It's gonna be in the history books. It's gonna be a lot to observe, and I wanted to make this for my great grandkids, and and hopefully this you guys can show this in the future. I'm talking about 20, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years from now, what this pandemic has caused. So this pandemic has been going on for about 5, 6 months already. A lot of people lost their jobs, a lot of people are home, a lot of people are getting sick, millions of people, millions of people are unemployed. There's been over 100,000 deaths. There's been who knows how many deaths worldwide, but this pandemic, which is called COVID-19, stopped the world. It eventually stopped the world, including sports, including work. So I wanted to jump in here and discuss about what's going on at this moment. So a lot of restaurants have gone broke. A lot of big chains have gone bankrupt, and it's come where the point where this whole tension stuff is going on, and we have a movement called Black Lives Matter, which means a lot of black young innocent people are being shot by police officers, and this is 2020. Everybody thought 2020 was one of the biggest years that we were gonna have, but unfortunately, it's been one of the worst years. For some, it might be might be good for them, but for a lot of people, a lot of Americans, a lot of people just in life in the world, it hasn't been that great. But let me get into some stuff that is happening right now. So today, there's some sports that have been just completely, they decided not to show up. So right now, there was a game of the Milwaukee Bucks. Was we're gonna play, and they decided not to enter the building because 2 days ago there was another black person who was fatally shot, but survived. He is now paralyzed, and he got shot in front of his kids. And where he got shot in the back, point blank range, that means he got shot like literally like here, like seven, but in the back 7 times. And so everybody stand up tall, and they started protesting. But then this video was leaked that someone else started shooting the protesters. So this teenager last night decided to shoot the crowd. Teenager charged with homicide and shooting at Wisconsin protest, National Guard troops. So last night, a teenager decided to go shoot people that were protesting. I don't know where this world's coming from, but enough is enough. Everybody gotta stand for each other. We gotta make changes. We have to vote. You guys have to go out there. We're having issues with the postal service. I guess they cut a lot of funding with them. Who knows what's going on? But let's get back to sports. So as I was watching sports, I'm a big fan of Shaq. I'm a big fan of Charles. I'm a big fan of Jenny the Jet. Well, that whole crew from from the NBA, inside the NBA, and Jenny Jenny the Jet just walked off the set because he's gonna stand by the players, and I applaud him for doing that because you know it's sad that they can't even go without people harassing them. You know, out for the movement. I'm sure there's not only black people, but a lot of us Hispanic people also get the same. We get treated not equally as we should. So my point of view is, let's make changes. Yes, we love sports. I love sports. Not only NBA got postponed, the Dodger game just got postponed. Milwaukee, they decided not to play. So this is gonna trickle to a lot of sports teams, which I think they do need this. They need to. Their their voice is huge in the sports world. I mean, people will listen to these. These are like our icons. We look up to them. We buy them merch and see when I'm wearing a LeBron James. I was ready for today's game. I was ready. I had my Dodger hat ready because they were gonna play also. But it's true, man. It's more important things in life than sports. I mean, there's a lot of tension going on in this world, and there's a lot of hate. And honestly, yes, sports got us away from that criteria, but somebody needs to speak out, and they decided to speak out. And not only them, I mean, everybody's starting to connect. Where do they go from there? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know if they're even gonna play anymore. But we gotta realize that this time in this world, we gotta pay attention to what we're doing. We gotta pay attention to detail. You know, we have to wear a mask. A mask. Everywhere we go. If you're not wearing a mask, they won't give you service. This is the time of the world we're living in right now. And I'm making this video for the future. I want to recognize how far we got into it, because I remember I wanted to see clips of history and stuff like that, but this is me explaining to you what we're going through right now. But anyways, man, I just wanted to jump in. I'm proud of everybody who decided not to play tonight. It's pretty crazy. They really shocked the world. They had all the networks basically scrambling. I mean, this guy, Kenny, he's a commentator, and you gotta give it for him. He is about the reality, and it's one of my favorite shows. I mean, Chris Webber too, Steve Van Gundy. Last night Doc Rivers had a good point too, that enough is enough. LeBron James just twittered, they're done. And yeah, NBA teams just refuse not to play today. And they're boycotting at Orlando because of the shooting of what happened last night. Man, this is just crazy. What's going on, man? I'm watching live video.
Voicing their outrage and disgust, and today made a resounding and unified statement by refusing to take the court.
They don't want to play. You cannot blame the players, because a lot of them have children. And this Inside Edition of the NBA is one of my favorites.
Wow, with every passing day.
It's just crazy. I mean,
I know you just were on CNN with Wolf. I was on there at 5 o'clock.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys, but you know what? We have to make a difference. We got to go out there and vote. Like I said, I'm not a politician, but I want to make this video and make it clear that this is the life we're going through right now. And I want to wish everybody to be safe out there, man. This needs to stop. It's getting worse and worse and out of control.
I am banning him
So,
for life. And how impactful that was at that moment. And then today, no podium
but
involved.
anyways, guys, man, thank you for watching.
We're not going to take the floor.
Just remember, man, that we're the ones who can change the world. You and I, your grandma, our cousins, everyone. Get out there and vote, man. Peace.